Cyndy.
Yep.
So I want to talk about you first a little. You spread
Okay.
awareness about trauma. You're a Black Lives Matter activist,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, I
You
guess I am.
support,
Yes.
yeah. You support the LGBT community.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. And you said you follow everyone who rescues stray dogs.
I do.
I have one myself right behind me. Okay. You have a dog named Oakley.
I do.
Why is that?
Oakley was born in Oklahoma, and so we named him Oakley.
That's it.
Yep.
So now we're going to talk about the trauma you went through.
Okay.
And also that you are in the process of healing, which is great.
I'm trying.
We all are. So there's your father, Jack, right?
Correct.
He had you and your sister, and that's all you knew at the time.
And one brother.
You, your sister, and the brother.
Right.
And then what happened? What did you find out?
Then I was in fourth grade and fourth, fifth, or sixth grade. I'm not actually sure. And my sister checked the mail that day, and there was a letter from Jack Jr. to Jack Sr. And it was addressed, because it was addressed to my dad. My sister and I were trying to figure out who the heck Jack Jr. was. And Mom got home from work, and we asked her, and she said, we'll talk about it later. And they asked us to come in their room, and we all sat on the foot of the bed, and they explained to us that Dad had been married before, and there were these other 4 children, 1 half sister and 3 half brothers. And
Okay.
then we found out that we were going to Mississippi for the summer to one of those half brothers' weddings.
Oh, so the letter was an invitation for a wedding.
Yeah.
Was it shocking for you to find out that?
It was. It was very shocking. And we never talked about it again.
So you went to the wedding.
So we went to the wedding. My dad's previous wife was there. I don't refer to her as an ex-wife because that would indicate there was a divorce involved, and there wasn't.
Right.
He just left. Went for milk, never came back. That's what he did to that family. But it wasn't his first time doing that. That was the second time.
Okay, not judging.
I found out when I was 19 that I have an older half sister.
Well.
From his first marriage.
And how old are you now?
I am 54.
Well, you look 40.
Well, thank you.
Oh, there was this time, your mom explained to you that your sister was pregnant.
Yes.
What was that about? How did it happen?
So anyway, so Dennis and Bill came back to Colorado with us. And then my sister got pregnant with Dennis's kid. And my dad and Mom told Dennis that he had to leave. They never told him why. I didn't know that they never told him why. I assumed he knew why my whole life. And then when I was in California, he contacted me on Facebook, and we talked a couple of times. And I told him, I asked him if he had ever been able to find his daughter. And he said that he didn't have a daughter. He didn't know what I was talking about.
But there's this thing your mom said when she told you that your sister was pregnant. She said, it happens to everyone?
Yes, that's what she said.
And you also said that your mom was put in an orphan's home when she was about 2.
Yeah.
And she got out at like 14?
Yes.
And what happened to her when she got out?
She was molested by my stepfather, her stepfather, my
Right.
step-grandfather.
So
Her
do you think
stepfather.
that happening to her has something to do with the fact that she said it happens to everyone?
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
I'm so sorry about that.
Her mother's experience as well.
It's a chain.
I am not aware of a female in my family that has not been molested.
Well, that's even tougher.
By someone else in my family.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say.
It's okay. I'm moving forward. And actually, that's not completely true. My granddaughter has not been molested by anybody.
And she won't.
She won't. We're breaking this cycle.
And this is the thing that I did not understand, although I watched your videos like 5 times each. You said your life changed when you called the district's office and you asked for your records.
Yes.
What is that about? I try to make a relation with the fact that you had an abortion.
Yes.
Is that correct? Or I just...
Yeah. My full brother raped me repeatedly from the time I was 11 until I was 17. And when I got pregnant, I was told that I was getting an abortion, and I was driven to the clinic. And then 2 days after my initial appointment at the clinic, my mom took me to her cousin's house, and there were police and social workers there. And I told them same thing I've been telling my school since I was in 4th grade. And so yeah, that was the last time I saw my mom. Memory and trauma will screw with your head so bad.
It's a long process.
It is a lifelong process from healing from that much.
Totally. So before the next question, let's make a break and let's laugh about something. So we get all battle. But they don't kill each other.
No, they don't fight much. Every once in a while, Holly will swat Oakley in the head just as he's walking past.
I have something. Oh, you said one thing that kind of stuck with me. You said I don't have a lot of memories, but I have a lot of flashbacks.
Yeah.
That has happened to me through my teenage years, because I dealt with depression.
Mm-hmm.
And I do remember that it's not like memories, it's more like flashbacks. And that's something that trauma does to you.
Yeah.
The question is, do you feel like you're creating new memories now that you're healing?
Yes. Yes.
That feels great.
I do. Yes. Yes. Yeah, there's a long way to go, but I'm not in that position anymore. I am safe and loved, and I'm going to get through everything.
So the hard part, cutting to the chase.
Okay.
You have a video that went viral, right?
Yes.
Where the question was, what's one bad thing that you did as a child that you kept secret from your entire life, for your entire life, and didn't tell anybody? And it was very difficult to hear because you said that you felt for your entire life, every time you took the trash out, you felt a child's head through the trash bag.
The 3 bits of memory that I have from that morning are more like flashbacks than they are full memories. There are hours-long gaps in what I can remember from that morning. So I heard crying, sounded like a baby crying to me.
Whose baby
It
was
could have
it?
been my sister crying, but it sounded like a baby crying to me. Then I got up, I walked to the bathroom, I opened the door, and I saw my sister's face. And I saw what had happened, sort of, I guess. I had to have. And I asked her if it was a boy or a girl. And she said it was a boy and I needed to go back to bed. And then I have nothing for hours. It had to have been hours. And then it was time to get up and go to school. My alarm went off. I got up, I asked her, where is it? And she told me. And I walked around to the side of the house and I lifted the lid to the bin. And I saw a white trash bag with a yellow tie. And I could see something reddish through the white. And I have no idea why I put my hand on it and I touched it. And that's where my memory ends.
Have you ever talked about this with her?
No. No, we've never talked about this.
I've seen people in your comments saying that you talk about this just because you want to be seen or because you want the attention. I have my opinion on that, but I just wanted to hear you say something about that because I think it should be spoke about.
If I wanted attention, I probably would have reached for that attention a long time ago. The attention that I do want is I want attention to the people that are going through something similar to something that I've been through. If one of those things resonates with somebody and it gives them a chance to make a different decision and have a better life, that's what I want the attention on. We need mental health systems around the world. We have physical health systems around the world and we totally ignore the mental health, and we have to stop doing that.
So as you said in one of your videos, I really hope this talk that we just had give someone, like you said, the courage to speak up or go to the authorities or get help so
Keep
they can stop.
When the first 17 people ignore you or call you a liar, tell the 18th person and the 19th and the 20th and keep talking. Don't ever shut up, especially if they tell you not to talk about it. If somebody tells you not to talk about it, that's what you should be talking about.
And I wanted to remind you and remind everyone this quote that you posted. I don't know if it's yours or not. To forgive yourself for the things you had to do in order to survive.
I did not write that. I remember reading it, and yes.
We're getting to the end. I hope you had not a nice time, but
I have it's comfortable.
I really want to thank you for your time and everything, and for telling your story and for speaking your truth.
Thank you.
But now let's talk about the road trip you're having with your husband.
Yes, we left Colorado 2 days ago.
How's it going so far?
It's great. The exciting part for me, part of it, is my granddaughter's birthday is on 4th of July. So we get all kinds of fireworks and it's awesome. And Edward has a problem with fireworks because he's a Vietnam vet with PTSD.
And if you ever want to come to Argentina, you have my house.
Oh my gosh, we will be there. As you know, I got to get him a birth certificate because he doesn't have one.
The invitation is open someday.
I would love to come visit, and you are more than welcome to come visit here anytime you want.
I'm going with
Washington's
Paco.
awesome. I've got a spare bedroom. Come on up.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this, and thank you for bringing attention and awareness.
Have a great trip.
Thank you. We will.
Goodbye, Cyndy.
Bye for now.